change that tank out, you're gonna get it filled, right? Cheaper. As soon as you crack that line off of that tank, you got air in the line.
Okay.
Let's say you did both your tanks. Now you got a lot of air in that line.
Okay.
You go to hook it back up. It's getting to be cool outside. Mom's in here. She wants to get warm. Dad! He gone.
That's exactly how I talk.
That's how you sound.
Like a goat.
You've only known us for an hour and you already know her voice.
Oh boy.
I want to sit down too. All right, go ahead.
So, I'm glad we're on the same page now. You go, girl. You rocking. All right. So, as far as you change out your tanks, as far as getting them refilled, but you got air in the line, okay? The fastest way to get the air out of the line is right here on your stove, okay? So, hook up your lines, get it going, and then get this guy going, all right? And because this is the fastest way to get the air out of the line. Let's say you wanted to have your furnace on, you turned your furnace on, but it's not going 3 times, it doesn't do anything, it's gonna shut down for another half an hour, 20 minutes. By that time, she's already
Cold and
teed off and crabby and everything else. So guess what? We're not going there. Get your stove going, get your furnace going. After you get your stove going, it'll fire right up. Okay? It may take a minute or two, but you'll hear it clicking. You always want to make a visual or a hearing to knowing that something is working. Just like when the furnace is working, you're going to go out there, you're going to put your hand by it, you're going to feel the heat, you know it's cooking. Okay? You're here at the stove, you see the furnace, you see the flames, you know it's going. Analogy is an amazing thing, ain't it? It is. So, all right. As far as these guys here, you're gonna lift these guys up and then you're gonna set it down.
Okay.
Okay? Be very careful with these glass. Both these pieces of glass here, they're tempered glass. They would shatter into a million pieces. Okay? So don't slam them down. Don't do nothing. Okay? Don't put anything. Don't put any weight on them. That kind of stuff. All right? When the doors, when your sides are closed up, they don't even touch this. They're that far off of it. Okay? What you can do is you can get yourself like a towel or something like that. Always make sure things are shut off. What if this guy is just that much and you think it's shut off? Well, guess what? You're not shut off and you're going to have gas back here. Okay? Let's not do that. Make sure that these are off completely. Now, if you wanted to light your stove, you can use the piezo spark igniter. When you do that, both of these spark. It all depends on what supply you want. Which one, the left one or the right one. Okay? If they're not working, you don't want to really use that, you got a stick lighter right here, use a stick lighter. Like I said, I live in a camper for 20 years. I use a stick lighter every single time. I had an old Magic Chef stove and all that stuff, and I didn't have spark igniters. I didn't have all that fancy stuff. Even though I got boxes of it and stuff, I just don't need one. Stick lighter, you're good to go. Let them burn out. Now, when you go to change those tanks and you're doing that, you're letting them burn for a second. If one flames out, fire it back up again. It just means you got dead air in there somewhere, and air is not going to burn unless it's contained and compressed, right? Like oxygen, right? Oxygen is very valuable when it's compressed. It'll go through a wall. You know what I mean? A cylinder, an oxygen tank of